wonderful one and only Salvatore Geloso.
All the thought of you, it lingers on that kiss, or lingers on that kiss of the will, oh, that will of the wind. Oh, it's blowing inside, down that hallway I cannot deny. Gotta find that goose that laid that golden egg. I lay it all, I gave it all up to the will of the wind.
Brother. Yes, brother.
A lot of that I just made up on the spot.
Oh my God.
I put a little bit like Sea to Shining Sea.
I know, that was so great, brother. Oh.
You know, I wrote that song. This song means a lot to me because I lost a lot of, and this, coming back to New Orleans this fall has meant a lot to me because I had a really difficult winter, and I lost a lot of friends this year. A lot of people die on me, and I had made this mention of the ghost train, and I feel like every year the ghost train passes back as like the Reaper comes to reclaim his souls, that as the veil is lifted and the Reaper returns again to harvest those souls. I feel like the ghost train makes its pass again, and people enter aboard that ghost train, and so that's an image in my head. And like I had these dreams if I see like all the people that have died, all my friends that I've lost, and my family, and I just see them all on this train, and they all get taken away again. They go back to the other side. And I lost like a dear friend, and he got killed by a train. And I wrote this tune, and I was like, he gave himself to the will of the winds. There's this story of the will of the wisps, and it's this orb of light that like hovers in the swamps, and it's like this natural phenomenon. And every culture has like a different folk tale that pertains to the will of the wisps, and it's this orb of light that like just is beckoned to follow. It's like this calling, like this urge, like you have to follow it. And sometimes it's like they say it's like the fairies playing tricks on people, and sometimes they lead them to like treasure, or like this beautiful spot, to like this tree where they could sit and think under, or like they lead them to like this terrible place and they fall off a cliff, or like something terrible befalls upon them. And so I felt like a lot of the people in my life were like called by the will of the wisp. They were like, they heeded that call to wander, that wanderlust that could not be fulfilled. And you know, some of them it led to that point of, you know, it took their bodies. And so I have a verse. I gave myself to the will of the winds. I gave my thoughts to the will of the winds. I gave my body to the will of the winds. And so
powerful, brother.
I'm writing that song. It's still in the works, but I'm glad I got to share that with you because it's very personal.
You're beautiful, brother. Woo-hoo-hoo. Really, I got the goosebumps even when you were speaking and you were sharing this, you know, the heartfelt of your people that you had lost. But you also showed them just now that you didn't lose them. You won them because you loved them. And so that was just what came across, you know.
Yeah,
so that's
it feels
what I
like
feel, you know.
Sometimes they're here more than they've ever been through their memories of like, especially a lot of my friends that have played music and that have left behind songs, or like their stories that are still carried on through the music, through just sitting down together with people and reflecting on like the good times. So I feel like that's a very important thing for me, is to like keep that flame burning for those people, you know, because they still live through me, and I live through them.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell you, thank you so much. Give me five. Give us a little bit more, and we're gonna go to the other side. So this is Salvatore Geloso, yeah?
Yes. Let's see.